friends, neighbors, countrymen. My next guest tonight is a politician currently serving his second term as the governor of the great state of Illinois. Please welcome to The Late Show, Governor JB Pritzker. Good to see you.
Love the band.
Fantastic band. Governor, it's serendipitous that you're here tonight because you're the governor of Illinois, but right now you're harboring fugitives from the great state of Texas. You're hosting Texas Democratic lawmakers who fled their state after Republicans tried to redraw their congressional maps between the censuses. This is just a pure power grab here. How did this come about? And what do you know about how this came about? And why did they come to Illinois?
Well, Donald Trump's trying to steal 5 seats from the people, frankly, of the country, not just the people of Texas, and disenfranchise people. We're talking about, violating the Voting Rights Act and the Constitution. So the great heroes of the Texas House Democratic Caucus decided the only thing they could do in order to stop it was leave Texas. And where did they decide to come to? The safe haven of the state of Illinois, where we're going to protect them and take care of them. I'm very proud of them.
I mean, yeah, sure. They've. What do you have? I'm not going to ask you where you have them stashed.
Oh, no,
but
no.
I assume you have them stashed around town, around Chicago.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
yeah. We keep them, the same place that Bush's VP was in.
Yes. So, what happens now? A lot of governors out there are saying, well, they're going to increase the gerrymander of their states in order to counter what Texas has done. California has already said what they're going to do. They're going to put a plan in place that'll wipe out 6 Republican seats, but it'll only be triggered if Texas goes through with their plan. It's
Right.
It's kind of like a dead man switch or something like that. Can Illinois do something like that?
It's possible, and I've said everything's on the table. I mean, we got to fight fire with fire. Mm-hmm. They've frankly tossed the rule book out, and they're just acting in an unconstitutional fashion. And what we're going to have to do is whatever it takes to preserve democracy.
Well, if you're considering doing a little more redrawing in Illinois, you already have some crazy districts in Illinois. Take a look at this. Look at 17 here. It does that, then it comes up here and it sneaks around there and goes all the way up here and then goes right over there like that. And look at this one, kind of goes whoop up there. It's like the stinger on a scorpion down here. Is this common for all states to do?
Well, we handed it over to a kindergarten class and let them decide.
Okay, and that's the nonpartisan group that does this
Absolutely.
for you guys?
That's our independent commission, Mm-hmm. That is, yeah. Look.
So because all states, to a certain extent, do this, why is what Texas doing particularly egregious in this case?
Well, here, every 10 years we do a census in this country, and right after the census, we redraw districts in every state. But what the Republicans are trying to do, and the Texas Republicans, frankly, at the behest of Donald Trump, are doing it mid-decade. That is extraordinarily rare.
That's an important point, because I think he literally called them or wrote them and said, hey, I need 5 seats. Go redraw this.
And the way they're doing it is taking voting rights away from black and brown people. They're literally obliterating districts that were written according to the Voting Rights Act. So this is going to end up in court if they actually are able to do it. But the Texas House Democrats are trying to stop them from doing it, and they're in Illinois to protect all of the people of the country.
Now, wasn't that long ago, about an hour ago, we just found out that Senator Cornyn of Texas called on the FBI to round up the Democrats who had left the state. First of all, are you a lawyer? Do you have a?
I am.
Okay, see, how can the FBI do that? Is there some federal law that these people would be violating?
They've not broken any federal law, and frankly, in the state of Illinois, we're not going to let them get taken away. We're going to protect those Texas House Democrats. The only thing that's happened is a civil warrant was issued by the Republican Speaker of the House in Texas in order to take away the Democrats, right? And a civil warrant isn't worth anything in the state of Illinois. So as long as they're in Illinois, they're safe.
Let's take a quick break. We're right back with more Governor JB Pritzker, everybody. Stick around.